currently the basic list that I'm looking at the moment has squad of Gene Stealers with Broodlord, squad of Gaunts, Tervagon. What else did I put in it? Oh, and currently it's got a Hive Tyrant and 2 Hive Guard. The Hive Tyrant will be the main sculpting, the main other thing I'm going to sculpt for the diary, because I want to do a giant Patriarch. And I'm even thinking at the moment as well of when I do the Broodlord, I might actually put a model on his base, and I'll use one of these Perry miniatures to represent a Magus, which probably use one of the War of the Roses ones to sculpt some more robes onto him. So the Magus will represent the psychic abilities of the Broodlord, perhaps. I'm just thinking that's maybe an interesting idea, and the model in the Space Hulk set that I think is supposed to be the Broodlord is this big fella here. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be the Broodlord because it is significantly bigger, and this claw is freaking huge. So I'm guessing there are other bits of him somewhere. I haven't really looked into it. I see there's a second half of him here, so that'll be his other arm there, I guess. So if I use this guy, he's already on a nice stand. If I just drop a Magus in here, maybe between his legs, that could be alright. The Hive Tyrant would be a Patriarch. What I'm not convinced about is the Hive Guard. Now, I did run this as a test list, and I did lose the game, but I was also teaching someone how to play and gave him a couple of easy options. I think he would have won in the end, to be honest. It ran okay, and the Hive Guard did well. They were good at absorbing fire, which is pretty much what I put them in for. I did realise when I was making the list that basically choosing a Space Hulk theme the way I did and going with this cult theme pretty much neutered the chance of having a competitive list, because the restrictions I placed on myself are pretty uncompetitive. I'm basically making a tyranny list with no guns in it, that's not also full of Gene Stealers. I was playing against Deansy, who some of you may have met, but probably not. And he's actually running a Space Hulk theme as well, and his is pure Stealers. And his list is actually fairly decent because it is a Gene Stealer list. Though, as anyone who's read the Codex knows, Gene Stealers no longer have any way of getting grenades. So the turn they charge, basically all you have to do is hide in cover, and chances are you're going to live through them. I'm not sold on the Hive Guard in the theme. They can be 2 really large Gene Stealers. Like, I'm not too worried about fitting them in as a modelling option or whatever, but I don't really want to have to sculpt them. I had a go at sculpting a Gene Stealer sized creature. It didn't go very well. Like, I was not happy with it at all. My sculpting skills just aren't that good. I don't mind having a go at doing something big, because larger scale stuff's obviously easier to sculpt. And I'm quite happy with the Tervagon that I'm making, which again you'll see eventually. So that's sort of the situation I'm in now. If I don't have the Hive Guard, it gives me 120 points back. That could be either buffing that Gene Stealer squad out, or if I drop 5 of the Termagants from the squad that I've got in the list, that's another 25 points, that's 150 points. That's a squad of 8 Gene Stealers, I think they're 14 points each or something. So I could possibly even pull a couple of things out here and there in the list. Or maybe even give the squad of Gene Stealers I've got Sliding Talons, just to give them that re-roll ones to hit. I think they're 2 points each or 5 points each or something. So I have to look into that, because I actually would like more Gene Stealers in the army. The other alternative there is to, with the squad of 9, maybe make that a squad of 7 or 8. And that way, maybe if I juggle the list and don't have the Hive Guard, I might be able to have 2 units of 7 with Broodlords, or 2 units of 8 with Broodlords if I juggle the points around a bit. I'm sold on the Tervagon. Having the idea of the cryogenic banks, I love it. I'm not going past that. It's not the greatest creature in the world, but the opportunity to make this the thing that I have in my head, this little square box with like squarish tanks and little plastic fucking, I'm loving it. That's just about all for this little update. I promise you, very soon, you'll get some real modelling updates. As I say, unfortunately, pretty much everything I've done so far is fucking useless for the project. And I won't be using it in the army anyway. But it is work that I did for the diary, and it was originally intended to be used. It's just I've had better ideas since. So you will see it. It's not going to be on the table on the day. Hopefully today I'm going to go down to Battle Bunker and do some assembly and painting. So you might even get a brief little throw on my gene stealers together kind of video. All right. I'll see you down there.